or not. And if you're not here, talking nonsense. So, what's been happening? It's very nearly the end of May. I can't believe it, the end of May. And it's been such it's a short month and a long month. I know I was making a video a day in April, and then I haven't made a video a day in May, and it's just, I've made more than usual, but nobody's watching them. So, you know, it just feels like I haven't made any. So I might go back to making a video a day in June. I don't know. Would that be a good idea? Maybe. I'm not sure. So if anybody has watched any of my videos in May, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and I can respond to that and organise it differently for the months to come. And yeah, so I'm going to Edinburgh in August again, so I can do a video diary, one of my famous video diaries. I say famous, they're not famous, of course they're not famous, but they're famous to me because I know them and I know who I am. I'm probably the only person that knows who I am, but you know, somebody's got to know who I am. I suppose if I didn't know who I was, then there'd really be no hope for me at all. So hello person. So I'm just saying I'm going to go to Edinburgh and I'm going to have two shows. First show is about Angel and it's sort of semi-theatrical, semi-based on reality. The second one is going to be a Welsh themed show and I'm going to have guests, so that's good. It's Daylight Robbery is the second one at I think 5:50. 5:50 and I'm going to have a rolling programme of guests. I haven't yet got any, but I will get them. To be honest, I think once I'm up there, there'll probably be loads of people looking. Hello, Ollie. Yeah, there'll probably be loads of people looking for gigs when I'm up there, and I'm probably going to do a bucket split, so I'm not going to not pay them. It depends how much money we make, how much people get for it, because it's a free fringe show, and it's very much dependent on whether we get any money, and we might not. And if we don't, I might just buy drinks for everyone. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I made a video this week about the Ancestry changing and disappearing, and I was quite upset that my Native American, Melanesian, European and Iberian and Scandinavian and all of that had disappeared. And then the very next day, in fact by the end of the day, they put it all back again. So I'm not sure what's happening, because it says it's up to date now and it's got all the little trace elements that they said weren't there. And they're there now. So I've got them again. But then they'll take them away again if they have another update. And they were still there. I'm going to just assume they were there. And I'm just going to say, I don't care what you say now. You said that I had them. I'm having them. I'm keeping them. I'm not going to get rid of my little bits of identity that you've given me. I don't have much identity in the first place, you know. You've got to stick with what you can. So it's just very bright in here. I was going to go to the top of the stairs, but then somebody got in the way. So, ooh, that's just very strange, isn't it? So I'm just going to probably go to the top of this. Oh, I'm going to go to the top of my stairs. I'm not going to turn the light. Oh, that's scary. Spooky. So just try and balance this because I've got a cup of tea in my hand. And it's going to probably fall off if I... Ooh, all double chinny. Hang on. There's the back. There's my... See, exciting room. I can just see the toilet. Well, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? So I'm going to just go to the top of the stairs. And hello, the one person that stuck with me. I did have two, but now I've only got one. Oh, that's much nicer. So, what have I got going? Yes, did anyone see any of my videos last week? Or any weeks? And has anyone got any questions about any of them? No, I didn't think so. So my wonderful makeup tutorial is obviously the best way to go. There is absolutely no other way to do your makeup but that. And I think everybody should do that. I think it's a new look. It's the new look. There was a new look in the 1950s, I think, and that was sort of pencil skirts and end of war glory. Oh, look at us, we're looking all smart and shiny. But the new look is putting all that stuff all over your face, all different colours. Yes, you should do your makeup that way now. I think everybody should. I think it was a very flattering look. Actually, for me, I think it is the best I've ever looked. And I think probably a lot of people, I mean, I couldn't see myself in there because I didn't do it with the mirror. I was just like, this camera, my main camera, hasn't got a flippy screen anymore. I used it with a flippy flippy screen so I could see what I was doing. But my camera now, it's a still camera, and it doesn't have a flippy screen. Well, it does, but it doesn't go all the way so that I can't see it. So I've got no clue what I looked like. And so that was the best I could do. And when I looked at the video afterwards, I thought, oh, I look really pretty in that. I think it is the way to go. I think that probably is the sort of look that everyone should aim for. Definitely. So, what epic it was, wasn't it? Though, wasn't it epic? That's a very good word for it. Yeah. So, yeah. Now maybe I'll just do hair next. I'll do amazing hair. I don't know what to do because I have cut my hair on screen before, but maybe I'll just do some weird and wonderful thing with my hair. It's just getting ridiculous now. It's longer than it looks, and it's gone all sort of curly in this weather. It's not really been, I don't know what's up with my hair really. It's sort of, oh, look at that. I look like some sort of King Charles Spaniel. I look like a doggy. Woof, woof, woof. Yes, it is. It's, look, I can wave with it. I can dust with it or something. Probably looks like I have dusted with. Just no, I don't know why it's gone like this. I think it is just the weather. Yeah, makeup, hair, shoes and bags. I used to do a little bit in my comedy about how I don't do shoes. I just, you know, wear them until they fall apart, and I'm not really into shoes. I'm not into shoes, but it doesn't matter. I have to wear them if I'm going to go out, because it hurts if you try walking on stones without shoes. That's really the only benefit of shoes I can think of, that it stops your feet getting wet. Well, actually, my shoes don't tend to stop my feet getting wet because they've usually got holes in them by the time I get rid of them. So, oftentimes, my shoes show that really they have no purpose. Yes, they do frown on the bare, they go to the bare feet. Yeah, frown on the bare feet. They do that. But, yeah, the only reason to wear shoes is so that people don't frown on your bare feet. Because, as I said, my feet just get wet anyway, and they usually have no real aesthetic purpose. The sort of shoes that I wear are just boots, big clumpy boots that protect my feet and make sure that people don't run over them or anything, or that if I'm in the shopping, if I'm in the shopping trolley, hello Georgina, if I'm going shopping, that people don't run their shopping trolleys over my feet. So that's really the only purpose to shoes, I think. You know, people spend a lot of money on shoes. Why, you know, you just wrap a bit of leather around your feet, or some bark. That's probably just as good. Some bark with a sort of bit of grass. I've got a lot of grasses in my garden, like reeds, and I should. Does it? Oh, right. It's like a big moustache. Hair moustache. Yes, I could do that. There you go. It's Salvador Dali. Yeah. So, yes, I should do full tutorial on makeup and clothes. Clothes, they've all got bigger quiff. Yeah, I've got a lot of clothes that have big holes in them. My makeup video, my mother said, did you know that you have a hole in your purple top? And I'm like, I did know I've got a hole in my purple top. I've got more than one hole. I've got them all over them because the moths have eaten it. And it's not like that one makes any difference because the moths have eaten all of it. They are everywhere. And the clothes I have. I've got a big pile of clothes, but I don't wear any of them because they're mostly being eaten by moths, or they just don't look very nice. So I don't know. Clothes, fashion. I actually, when I was a journalist, I wrote an article about fashion because they needed a feature article, and I was like, I don't know anything about fashion, so I just made stuff up, basically, and somebody said, oh, that was a really good article about fashion. You really looked like you knew what you were talking about. It was well done. That was the best article about fashion ever. And I'm like, all right. So my thinking is that fashion is just a load of old rubbish that some journalist has made up, or some designers have put some things on, and they've all, for some reason, got a similar look that year. It's not the same as it was, though. I'm sure it used to be, this is a fashionable set of clothes and everybody has to wear this. And so everybody, now I don't think it is. You just wear what you want to wear. Cedarwood blocks. Yes, I should do cedarwood blocks. So, yeah, fashion is just nonsense, absolute nonsense. So you should wear whatever if you want to wear a clown costume and a flying hat and a little tutu, whoever you are, then you should, because that's fashion. Fashion is what you want it to be. You do you, exactly. You do you. Whoever you are, you do you. Yeah, flying hat. I've got a flying hat. It's sort of, I found it in the bag. I don't know where it's gone, actually. I'm sure I did have a flying hat, but it's not a hat that flies. Like a sort of, like I was a pilot. Like a pilot hat. I don't know where it came from, actually. Maybe a pilot had landed in the yeah, yours flew away. Mine, moths have eaten that one as well, to be honest. Moths have eaten everything, is what they do. So yes, I might make videos, one video a day in June, in July. I'm thinking July's next month, but it's not. It's June, isn't it? Yes, get your coat. And so June, shall I make a video a day? I don't know. Shall I? Yes, I might. It was a bit of a strain doing it in April, but people were watching. And then since I haven't made every video a day, then it's dipped. My view count's gone way down, because I thought I was so close to being a partner again. And apart from the fact that, you know, I think there's a backlog now. Now I'm like, I'm still closer than I was, but it's gone. My view count, my minutes went from like 30,000 in a month to, like, I just checked and it was 14,000 in the last month, which isn't going to get me where I want to. It's not going to get me there. I need like 1 million a minute. 1 million minutes a minute. I'm not sure that's possible, but it might be if I make 1 million videos every day, which probably isn't possible either. Yes, but as I said, I could do the whole kit and caboodle. Kit and Caboodle, that sounds like a drag name, isn't it? Kit and Caboodle, introducing the next winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, Kit and Caboodle. Anyway, I should do the Kit and Caboodle. Oh, this is the change in language. I was watching iZombie on Netflix, and somebody said, for all intensive purposes. I think it was like, it's like, that's not what it is. It's to all intents and purposes. It's not all intensive purposes. And then I was having this discussion, and it's like, oh no, well, you're allowed to say things. Things have changed, language changed. So you say stupid things that aren't actually the real thing, and now that's real. So because so many people have said to all intensive purposes instead of to all intents and purposes, and that is the new normal. That's right. People can just, like fashion, you can do what you want with language. You can just get away with anything. Oh, this permissive society. I don't know. I know, there's just so, there's other things as well. I can't think of them offhand, but there's all sorts of things that people say wrong all the time. Like there was one in Friends where Joey said it's a moo point or something. And maybe it is. Maybe it's a silent T. Who knows? But another one that everyone uses, obviously, trays. I have these trays. Is people say, I have these traits, which is normal now. That's what people say. That's fair enough, I suppose. But I don't know. There's other ones that there's something that I thought was real, I thought was right, and it was wrong. And I argued with them. I can't even remember what it was, but it was like traits. It was like trays. What was it? I don't know. There was another one that was like that though. I've completely forgotten it. I've gone blank. But yeah. So be very careful with language, because sometimes you can be absolutely convinced that's right. So like hyperbole. My flatmate thought it was hyperbole, like the Super Bowl. Hello Steve, like the Super Bowl. And he argued that it was right because that's how it is in maths. And I was like, is it? Okay. I'm not sure, but all right. But then, like ages later, he said he was wrong about that as well. He was just sure it was because he'd seen it. No, it isn't. It's hyperbole. It's always hyperbole. It's not hyperbole. The Rose Bowl, the Hyper Bowl, the Super Bowl. The bowl of many colours. yeah, there was some program that was singing that had songs from Jesus Christ Superstar in it. It's just because I've got a free trial for Amazon, so yeah, it was transparent. So for some reason they're singing Jesus Christ Superstar songs all the way through. I'm not really familiar with Jesus Christ Superstar, but now I'm just like singing one of the songs. I can't remember what it was. I think it's one of the, no, I've forgotten it now. It's gone out of my mind now. I need to think of it, but I've been like, this little earworm in my ear, and I'm like singing something about everything's going to be all right. That's not the song. Anyway, hello, Xavier, hello, yeah, it's, yes, exactly. I could not care less. I couldn't care less. If there was any lesses to care, I couldn't care less than that. Yeah, I could care less. Maybe it's just being sort of blasé. I could care less. Could you care less? I could. I'm not going to. Yes, I couldn't care less. Of course it's I couldn't care less. There's all sorts of... Something that I know that is an American thing. Like, in this country, which is Britain, the sort of bouncy things, the things that float in the water to show you, like, to markers, they're just floaty things, and they're called buoys. Because there was a show called Life Boy. It's a buoy. But I've heard in American TV series, buoy. Buoy. It's spelled buoy. But it's not pronounced buoy. It's boy. Because otherwise have you... Because, you know, there was a song, Have You Got a Light Boy? And the soap played on that, Have You Got a Life Boy? Ha ha ha. So, but it doesn't work if it's a buoy. Have you got a life buoy? No, I haven't. Buoy. Like David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie, 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 Bowie. Yes, and he wasn't sure how his name was said, actually, because it was a made-up name. And I know there was a Smash Hits article where somebody said, is it Bowie or Bowie? And he's like, it is Bowie. Like the knife, it's a Bowie. But not... Bowie, Boy, David Boy, that's his name. David Boy, that's his name. That was his name. So, yeah, my tea's getting cold. I'm going to drink my tea anyway. Is that backwards for you? I'm just thinking, that's backwards. Is this a backwards picture? Am I completely mirror imaged? That's not right, is it? Or is it just me that's seeing that and you're seeing it the right way around? In which case, I don't know what I look like. And that's the thing with mirror. You never know what you actually look like. Because unless you video yourself and look at yourself, yeah, it's reversed. That's weird, isn't it? I'm backwards. Oh, that's weird. I look like the alien out of the Alien Autopsy then. Maybe I am the alien out of the Alien Autopsy. Maybe that's why my DNA results went all wrong this week. It's because they're alien DNA. Selfies are more accurate. You should just take selfies all the time. Yeah, I should take selfies of myself and go, this is what I look like. Oh, good. Now I know. So now this looks normal to me because that's how I see myself all the time in the mirror. And it was only when I saw the lettering then that I went, that's not right. Ugly mug backwards, which is Gamilgo. Gamilgo. Yes, that's what it said. That's not what it was at all. So, I found a dressing gown that's another thing. Americans, this is not so much things that have gone wrong, but things that, yeah, I found a dressing gown that it's all covered in moths. See this? So I've got to wash it now because it's all dirty and stuff. Dressing gown, right? Which in America is called a robe or a bathrobe. Now, in this country, a robe would be like what bishops wear, or a big dress, like a big prom dress. And do you remember there was Kevin Spacey? Kevin Spacey, but he had a website called Trigger Street where people could upload scripts and other people would comment on them. And I uploaded a script to that ages ago, and all the people, it wasn't a very good site because you had to, in order to give comments, get comments from other people, you had to give comments to other people. So what it was people would say something horrible about everybody else's script in the hope that they would get nice comments on their script, which was never going to happen. It was a stupid idea. Kevin Spacey's never had a good idea in his life, and to be honest, I'm quite happy that he's out of the picture now because his stupid triggerstry. Anyway, that's beside the point. I uploaded something and I said a character was wearing a dressing gown, which is a robe, but it's a dressing gown in this country. And all that, because everyone else apart from me seemed to be American on it. So I got comments like, why is he suddenly wearing a gown? Why is he wearing a gown? I didn't know he was a transvestite until then. And why is he just going around? See, a robe in this country would be the equivalent of a dress. Well, gown as well is a dress, obviously. So that's annoying. That's an annoying thing, I think. And that's the trouble with words is they're not always what you mean them to be. You think, I'm very clear about what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying and this is what I mean. And then you don't know that the other people know that that is how you're using the words, because words are fluid. Some people just take something else. Doesn't matter how clear you are, other people aren't going to understand you. So you may as well not bother. You may as well have which obviously means quite a lot from here, but you probably didn't understand any of that. Just because you're Americans, that's why. These are perfectly real English words. They are. Yes. So, yes. I'm going to make lots of videos. I'm going to go to Edinburgh. I'm going to have a lovely, and I'm going to say stupid words that nobody understands. Why not? Because they, it's just the way of the world. Everybody's like the Tower of Babel, the Tower of Babel. Babble, babble, babble. So, no, it doesn't matter what you say. Other people. Elise's word a day, exactly. Spoon. That's my word a day. Spoon. Which has many meanings. It means a thing that you eat things with. It also means the way that you sort of cuddle somebody. Like, I had a discussion about big spoon and little spoon. Somebody hadn't heard that expression. They were like, what do you mean big spoon and little spoon? It's like, if I'm the little spoon, who's the big spoon? It's like spoon, like you're spooning. It's like, oh, I didn't, because like spoons in a drawer, they all fit together nice. And spooning in the olden, like 1930s days, oh, I'm going to spoon with my girl, la 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 la. Well-known song, obviously. Spoon. Noun or adjective or adverb or verb, or it can be anything you want it to be. What is it? It's just a word that you can just use for any purposes. I'm going to spoon with you with my spoon. I'm going to use my spoon to spoon. You are very spoon. You're the spooniest spoon I've ever... Yes, look at that face. It's so spoon. So you can use it in any context. So yeah. Spoon. That's my word of the day. Perfect. And then I can say buoy. That's my word of the next day. A buoy spoon. That's the sort of spoon that floats in the water and it's very shiny and it's made out of a buoy. Like some sort of... Anyway, words are stupid. The more you use words, the stupider they are. My hair's just gone really very strange. Yeah, I probably do need to do something about that. How long have I been talking? 24 minutes. I'm going to speak a couple more minutes. I'm going to flip myself on you for just a little bit more. Has anybody got any questions about my lovely hair? Should I cut it? I don't know. Should I cut it or should I just like do something else with it? I could make a raft and sail away. Attach spoons to it and a buoy. Attach a buoy to my head. How peculiar. Anyway, so yeah, I've got Amazon, did I say? And if anybody's got any recommendations of things to see on that, because I've got it for a couple of days until I decide to cancel it, because I can't afford it really. But I was sort of gulled, is that the word? Gulled, word of the day, into getting it, because I got some vouchers and I got some stuff on my computer. So my computer now works. It did break for ages, but now I've got a battery and a lead, and it seems to be just about managing. So I can make lots of videos and things. The Man in High Castle. Yes, I might watch that. I haven't got around to doing that. And I have seen... What have I seen? I was watching Please Like Me, and I've watched Transparent, and I've seen The Tick. What else have I seen? Alpha House. I've seen that. What else have I seen? Other stuff. So yeah, Man in High Castle. I'll watch that. That's a good recommendation. Anything else? No, nothing. Nobody wants to tell me. Nobody knows. What else have I seen on that? Oh, and I've seen Mr. Robot. Mr. Roboto, Mr. Roboto, which is good, but gets really confusing towards the end. Mr. Robot. Anyway, so that's that stuff. So I'm going to watch stuff. I'm going to just watch nothing but Amazon for the next. And Netflix. Don't watch terrestrial TV anymore. What's the point? Watch Netflix and other things. And YouTube, obviously. Yeah, watch all the stuff on YouTube. I'm going to watch a whole of YouTube. I'm going to watch every single video that's uploaded on YouTube. And that'll take me no time at all. So have they got like a million videos every minute or something? It's no wonder nobody watches mine. There's too many videos. Is it Dark? Oh no, I started watching Dark. It's in German, isn't it? I started watching it, and for some reason I didn't watch it. I'm watching 3%, which is Portuguese. I don't mind subtitles. I just forgot about Dark. I watched it as far as like episode 3, and then there were so many good things that I forgot I didn't finish watching it. So I can watch Dark, and I can watch... Ooh, new series of Arrested Development next week, and Kimmy Schmidt. So yeah, I could do a series of videos on things that I have watched that are on Netflix and Amazon. Nobody cares what I've watched, but I can just say, hey, I've watched this thing. It's good. That is my review of the day. Spoon. That'll be my video series. So if nobody's got any more questions, I think I should brush my hair or something. It's humidity. It's just been thundering and lightning. Last night, I woke up in the night and there was like flashes. And I thought, is that thunder and lightning? But I didn't hear any thunder. And I thought, oh no, it's a comet. Because I heard that there was a meteor or a comet that was very close to Earth and might crash at any minute. And I thought, oh no, what if it's the end of the world? Oh no! And then I lay in bed a bit and I still heard no thunder at all. But there was lots of flashing and I thought, it must be lightning. I'm still alive. Nothing's crashed in. There's a lot of light. But it was a bit worried. And I thought, I'm just being stupid. But then I talked to a friend and she said, hey, did you see all that stuff last night? All the lightning? I thought something would crash. I thought something had crashed into the earth and that we were going to die. And I'm like, yes, me too. So we're very, very easily spooked by lightning that doesn't have thunder, which was a bit weird, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had lightning without thunder before. Maybe it was just very far away, in which case it wasn't actually any sort of threat. So far away that we could see the light, because of the speed of light, but not the sound, because of the speed of sound. Yeah. So we're still alive for the foreseeable future, unless the comet is going to land tonight. Let's hope not, because I haven't seen The Man in the High Castle yet. And again, a series of Arrested Development next week that I would like to see. And if the world is going to end, then I won't. Alright then. I'll see you soon. Let me know if there are any videos that you are desperate to see. You can put them in comments if by the time this chat's gone off. I don't know. You can still comment on it even after that. So, see you soon. Bye bye.